Today I'm going to show you guys how to edit your DaVinci Resolve videos on the iPad using only an external SSD. Now it's worth noting you will need to preload your external SSD with the files you need. Just plug it into your computer or whatever and drag and drop. But I'll show you what you do after that. So let's get to it. Okay, so the very first thing you want to do is actually plug up your external SSD to your, of course, to your iPad. Okay, it's very important that you plug it up, and then once you plug it up, you'll have it ready to go. And then, of course, open DaVinci Resolve as you can see it here. I hope you guys can see it fine for this. This is the top-down view I want to show you guys so you guys can see sort of step by step what I'm doing. Now, it's worth noting it's not required to have this this particular Magic keyboard or any Bluetooth keyboard. It just makes it more convenient for me personally. You're going to hit import media. And then after you hit import media, it will give you these options. What you want to do is go down to, it might be in recent by default. If it is, just hit back. There will be a back arrow here. And then go to your SSD. And in this case, this is my SSD. Go to media. And then you can select all the media that you want. Okay, we're going to select both of these just so I don't have to do it later. There's also a select all button, and I believe so. We could just hit that and then hit select all, and then it would automatically select. Then we hit open. And then it said the selected clips have different format. Whether you like to change the project frame rate to 60? Yes, we would. And now that we have that, it's just a matter of, remember, this is the iPad, so we don't have to use the trackpad for everything like we've been doing. We can actually just drag this on to there if we wanted, okay? And then there we go with that. We will bring this over here just so we can have like the full on experience, because I don't know, I just like that as a full on experience. There we go with that. And then, the video, and then the audio, because this does technically have audio as well. And then you can actually see how you want to do it here. We want to keep snap on. We want to display everything perfectly fine. And for audio, we will mute this one because it does have audio, okay? This clip has audio. Now, there is something that we do have to do, which is a little bit annoying. Okay, well, first we have to long press and add audio track. So basically, you just long press on the tracks and then add the audio track as you need to add audio track. And what we want to do is select the same clip, but before we do that, we want to click this and hit audio only, okay? And then drag the same clip down here. And there we go. We have the same clip. It matched up exactly, but audio only. Make sure we turn that off so we don't, yeah. Now, it's unfortunate that this does need to be done like that on this because of the fact that, I don't know, that's just how it is right now. In the future, it might be a different process, but yeah, we should be able to actually hit Shift Z. No, okay. Okay, see, I have so many commands, I don't know which ones are the custom commands and which ones, oh, okay, so this is using my actual shortcuts, which is one of the benefits of actually having the, whole magic pad, trackpad and stuff. You can use your shortcuts because I do have some shortcuts here. Well, anyway, we're losing the plot right now, as it were. Okay, so let's go ahead and slide to the end so we can put our end screen here. Okay. We want our end screen, but see, our end screen technically has audio, so we're going to do that again, but bring in the audio and actually line that up there. Okay. Like I said, I think that the best method for now for DaVinci Resolve, there may be a newer method that I'm unaware of, so definitely keep that in mind. If there is, feel free to leave it in the comment section to let other people know so everyone knows. But then what we will want to do is go over here, okay? This is the export area. We have custom export, we have YouTube 1080, there are lots of options. We are going to just customize our own export, okay, because I'm pretty sure that I can figure this out. I don't remember exactly what export options I have, but I do know I use MP4, H.264, and timeline resolution. We'll just keep our current timeline resolution, our current frames, and everything else just about the same. Now, of course, we gotta name the file. We can name it whatever we want. Whatever we want. Okay, I thought about not doing that joke. Then for location, we can just select a location. And this is the location. We want to put it in media. So that's all we do there. And then we hit add to queue. And then we hit render all. Now, before we see the final export, it's worth noting that you do have your inspector and settings here. I just, didn't think that it was worth mentioning because we didn't play around with them at all for this. And then if we go into our files, then go into media, you will see whatever we want. There, I lowered the brightness a little bit for you guys because it was a bit overexposed. So now hopefully you guys can see it better, that there is whatever we want in fact here. And yeah, hopefully this helped in some way, shape, or form.